Chapter 4, Section 1, Why the Record Companies Are Rich and You're Not, Part 1. Before you have any kind of contract with the record or publishing companies, have the contract looked over by a lawyer who has understanding and experience with the ins and outs of music law and business. The Freedom Guide is not a substitute for good legal advice, but you will learn some things in this chapter that you may need to talk with your lawyer about. Contracts for artists, songwriters, composers, and arrangers with big companies generally break down in this way. In return for a publisher or record company's access to stores, necessary equipment, studios, distribution outlets, and ability to get music to folks needing music in film, radio, and various other things, music creators or recreators give administrative control and partial ownership of their copyrights to the companies. In this book, we will only concentrate on the basic form of contracts, but you might want to pick up Peter M. Thall's What They'll Never Tell You About the Music Business for a detailed look at the kinds of contracts musicians seek with big companies. Contracts with publishers consider royalties as having two parts. The writer's share of the royalties belongs to the creator of the piece of music, and the publisher's share of the royalties belongs to the publisher of the piece of music. The standard split is 50% for each party. However, a musician who is willing and able to handle some of the work of shopping their music to record companies, filmmakers, and other venues might sign what is called a co-publishing deal. In that case, the big company involved takes a smaller share of royalties, perhaps 25%. This is, of course, all up to negotiation. Eric Beale's Making Music Make Money is an excellent text for composers and songwriters considering either co-publishing or self-publishing, which describes the work of the musician who publishes his or her own music. Peter Spellman's The Self-Promoting Musician is another fine resource. Many of the resources that follow in the remainder of the Freedom Guide also are designed to help you take a more active hand in the publication and administration of your own